So one of the biggest things that come up when starting a fitness journey is I just don't have time. So this kind of presentation is quickly going to take you through ways that you can manage yourself in a much better way to get the most out of anything you do really. It's not just related to fitness. So let me just move this to the road. There, okay. So there's no such time as no such thing as time management. It doesn't exist, all right? There's only self-management. So saying you don't have enough time isn't entirely true. What it means is that thing that you don't have time for isn't a priority. All right. So this 60 seconds, it's the same 60 seconds for everybody. 1 hour, it's the same hour for everybody. Time can't be managed. Regardless of what you do in that hour will pass. So we need to kind of get away from the time management aspect of it and look at how can I manage myself to make the time I have more productive. All right, so hopefully that makes sense for you. So, how do we get better at self management? Couple of things we need to do. We need to plan our time. All right, a lot of the time people have too much things in their head and then nothing actually gets done. We need to eat the shit sandwich, and I'll explain that in more detail. We need to be prepared for tomorrow. All right, we need to prioritize our tasks. So, what is our most important tasks? We need to control your distractions, and we need to figure out why we procrastinate. All right. So, these things I'm going to go through in more detail, and then I want you to start putting these into place. So, plan your time. All right. So, you need to block off the time that you have. So, for instance, if you work 8 till 5, stick that in your calendar. Between the hours of 8 to 5, I'm at work. All right. Then you can understand how much free time you've got to do the things that you want to do or you need to do. All right. And then in that time, block it off into smaller chunks. So if you can only concentrate for 25 minutes, block off a 25-minute block where you're going to do a task. Yeah. And then have 5 minutes chill. So in terms of fitness and working out, let's say between I finish at 5, between 5 and half 6, I have a block of time. I'm going to block off 45 minutes for my workout. All right. Then I'm going to do my workout and I'm going to take some chill time. All right. On a Sunday, I might block out time for meal prep. Yeah. But block out chunks of time and do it into chunks of time that you can manage to concentrate for. Don't block out 4 hours when you know that in that 4 hours you're going to have to walk the dog, you're going to jump onto Facebook, you're going to procrastinate for half an hour, because then it's just a waste of that time. All right. So smaller chunks so that we can work small chunks. Then we get a rest time where you can jump onto Facebook, whatever you need to do in that kind of 5 minute chill time. So eat the shit sandwich. What that really means is do the thing you hate doing first. All right. Do it, get it out of the way, it's done. The rest of the day is going to be better and it's not hanging over you. So if you imagine you are forced to eat a shit sandwich, you're not going to nibble on it and make it last all day, right? Because then you've currently got to go back to that feeling of, I've got to eat this shit sandwich. It'd be much quicker and easier and better just to get it sort of eaten as quickly as possible. That way you can move on with your day and do the things that you much prefer enjoying doing. So if you really don't enjoy doing something, do that first now, or do it when you've got the most energy to just batter it out in the shortest amount of time possible. All right. So for me, I hate kind of doing any admin stuff, so I tend to just do it as soon as I get up, half an hour, it's blitzed, and then I can get my workout in, and it kind of takes my mind off it and I feel better. Alright, so eat the shit sandwich and eat it first. So prepare for tomorrow. Once you've planned out your time, like in kind of step one, you'll be able to look at your calendar and see what's coming up in advance. Alright, then get all of the stuff that you need for tomorrow prepared. Alright, so for instance, if it's a Saturday and you know Sunday's your meal prep day, make sure you've been to the shops and you've got all your ingredients. Alright, because otherwise it's very easy to say, well, I can't meal prep because I've not been to the shops yet and blah 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 blah. Excuses. That's all it is. Alright. If you plan to go to the gym first thing in the morning, make sure you have your gym stuff ready the night before. Because then you remove the excuse of, well, I've not got my stuff prepared. Well, what I'll do is I'll go after work, because nobody ever goes after work. Alright? Remove the excuses. And then over time, these things become habits and it becomes much easier to do. Alright? So, have the stuff that you need for tomorrow prepared the night before and ready to go so that your block of time, your 25 minutes, your 45 minutes, is used solely for the thing you need to do and not preparing for it. So, your most important tasks. So, each week, at one point throughout the week, complete a brain dump, write down everything you need to accomplish over the course of that week. Alright? And then pick 3 things that are really important that you need to do each day. Do not pick more than 3 because it becomes a to-do list that we don't really follow through with. Alright? And what you'll notice is there'll be tasks that will continually be in your brain dump that never ever get done. You've got to ask yourself, does it actually really need done then? Is it that important that it needs done? Or is it just something I would like to do, but it's not that important, I just keep putting it off? Alright? And please note here, your health and fitness should be a priority. If one of your tasks in your brain dump is to go to the gym, you need to make that one of your top 3 things to do each day. Right? Otherwise, this is going to be a waste of your time and you're not going to achieve the results that you want. Alright? Control your distractions. So, turn off your Facebook notifications or remove your phone from your work area. Now, we're going to be using an app on our phones for our workouts, so we can't remove our phone, but we can definitely turn off or mute our notifications so that in between sets, we're not messing about on Facebook. And our gym session is going to last between 45 minutes to an hour maximum, and then we can get on with the rest of the day. And we don't then come back to the excuse of, I don't have time. Alright? Also, when you're in the gym, there'll be loads of people you know in the gym. Put your headphones in. That'll let them know that you didn't want to talk to them. You're in, get your workout done. Get out. Put your phone on do not disturb so you can't get messages or phone calls, anything that's going to prolong the amount of time you want to take. Alright? Totally aware we're all busy people, so it's really important that we prioritise our time and we maximise the time we've given ourselves for our workouts. Or, I mean, this can be used in any way of life, so anything you want to do or achieve, make sure that that's what you're working on and you're not distracted by anything. Alright, now procrastination, I used to be an expert at. Every time I had a uni essay due, my room would get tidied and it would be the tidiest room on campus because I just couldn't be bothered. Now, what I found about why I would procrastinate, most likely it's because it is a task or thing you don't really want to do. So what we need to do when we feel ourselves procrastinating is set up our brain dump, eat the shit sandwich, sort out our 3 most important tasks, and if you can possibly do it, outsource the work that you hate doing the most. Alright? So one thing I'm going to look to outsource in my personal life is grabbing a cleaner for the house because I hate doing it, I'm rubbish at it, and it's a kind of area of stress for me when I have to kind of tidy the house and my miss. So I end up putting it off and I end up doing loads of other things. So that's an area I want to look at. All right. So if you can possibly outsource something to take a bit of kind of pressure off you and free up some more time for tasks you want to do that. Please note you cannot outsource your health and fitness. You have to put the work in. But when you put the work in, the reward is much greater. All right. As always, any questions or if you need any help, stick it in the Facebook group and I'll do my best to help you.